Hang on, guys. Oh, shit. This motherfucker's heavy. Good morning, Lucky. Good morning, y'all. Thank you for the heart meme. Whew. Good morning. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Oh, shit. Good morning, Muffin Man. Good morning, Coco. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen. They turned out okay, Crystal. I did a green with a soft iridescent white shimmer. Hey, Stewie. And they turned out okay. They don't smell quite as fruity as I would like for them to. They smell more like an apple scent, but that's okay. Good morning, Crafty. I got my black cherry sent in yesterday, so I'll be making some more black cherry body butter. And I've got to make the sweet pea. I just can't decide if I'm going to do sweet pea body butter or sweet pea whipped soap. Oh, no. Coffee does me no justice. I've got a monster, but I probably need about 50 of them. I just took my B12s, though, so I should be good soon. Good morning, Regina. Whew, thank goodness it did not kick me. Every time I minimize TikTok to answer a text, it kicks me off alive. Oh, the black cherry. This will be the second time I've done the black cherry, sweetheart. And when I tell you, it always sells so fast. So fast. But it is literally my favorite scent out of every scent that I've ever made. I will. Hi, Happy Mama. I've got Lucky in my room today. I have before, Crystal. I made a blueberry body butter and whipped soap set one time. I'm okay. I'm just trying to wake up. Yay, Juicy Fruit! Yeah, coffee upsets my stomach. I have an espresso machine, and we just got a new coffee machine. I mean, I could make coffee, but it does me no justice. Like, it does not... It just doesn't wake me up like it does other people. Yeah, I've done blueberry. I've done strawberry lemonade. I've done black cherry. I've done raspberry. I've done cherry cheesecake. I've done Fruity Pebbles multiple times. Baby powder. I've done all kinds of stuff. I think I've still got a Fruity Pebble body butter. And then I've still got one or two Sweet red cherry whipped soaps. And then I've got a couple of banana nut bread body butters left. I can't believe those aren't gone, which I really haven't been advertising, but... Aw, I love that, Becky Lynn. I'm so excited. Tell you what, stuff's not delivering as fast as it used to. That would smell really good, Happy Mama. That's a good idea. I did do a cinnamon apple body butter last fall. When I tell you, it smelled so heavenly. Oh, it smelled so good. I'm not a big vanilla fan, Fairy, and when you make stuff using too much vanilla, it can become discolored unless you use a stabilizer. So I don't do vanilla a whole lot. Yeah, we do. I made a juicy fruit body butter, and it smelled just like juicy fruit. Good morning, Squishy. Thank you for the heart me. I meant to grab my iPad. Hang on, y'all. BRB. BRB. Dang. Ooh. Okay. I heard Lori was crashing out on live today. Good morning, Super Mom. That's what I heard. Happy Mom, I was just in a live. Well, I don't know if Spread did. Brittany did. Here's my thing. Some people say Brittany is Spread Love. And then there are people that I really trust that say they're two different people, but two peas in a pod. So, I don't know. At the end of the day, they're both pieces of shit. Period. They're both dangerous. Period. Thank you for the heartbeat. Good morning, Kaylin. Congratulations, Miss Ma'am. Thank you for the popular vote. And like I was saying the other day, Spread Love has allegedly created an account mimicking Mama Todd's backup, treating people terribly, wanting them to believe it's Mama Todd, though it does not have the verification check mark. Y'all, I got so heated this morning. How many of you know who Jay is? Jay is kind of on the awareness side of things. He makes videos calling people out. Jay with the pretty eyes. I agree, Leslie. I agree. She actually messaged me and told me about the account and was asking me questions. Yep, he's still around. I hadn't seen him in a while before today. Kat sent me a video of his today because it was talking about the J-Hop situation and the monkeys. Hey, Tatted. But here's my thing with that. And I don't have anything against Jay. Don't get me wrong. I like Jay. I like a lot of the creators that battle. However, Jay, as well as many other larger creators, were 100% aware of the shitty things that J-Hop was doing to women. Faith Gone Fishing called this out 2 or 3 years ago. Everybody knew that he was a woman abuser. Everybody knew all the criminal charges that he had. Everybody knew about his corn. Everybody knew everything. But these creators decided to stay hush about the things he was doing, Jay included, because Hop was throwing them big gifts, putting money in their pockets. Just saying. So I got a little irked with Jay this morning when I saw that video, because don't pretend like you didn't know the type of person that J-Hop was. All Money knew the type of person that J-Hop was. I like All Money. But he knew. Austin Wilden, or whatever his name is, he knew. They all knew what he's done to women. And they all rode hard for him because he was throwing them coins. I don't know. What he just goes by Jay is all I know. Like I said, I like Jay. I like Jay. I like All Money. I think Austin is hilarious. But all these big creators pretended like they were clueless when everything came out about the monkeys. But they knew the type of person he was to women. Now that there are animals involved and women, now you want to talk about it. Now you want to stand against it. Now you want to walk away from him. Some of these people had J-Hop in their whole ass weddings and knowing what he's done to women. Make that make sense. Shit just pisses me off. I feel bad for the animals and the women. This man has beat the fire out of women. I'm talking about, this is a big guy, y'all. Like, he is not no little bitty dude. This is a big guy. He's got big muscles. He stands, I don't know how tall he is, but he's a big dude. But he also takes roids. That's been proven. I just think it's gross. I think it's gross. You stood by him knowing everything he's done when it benefited you. But once you knew that it would completely blow your image to continue riding for him, coins or not, then you walked away. Yeah, I know. He was in Hitler. Again, I like All Money. I love Babysita. But to have somebody like that in your wedding, knowing what he had done to women, I don't agree with that. I don't. And I will say what I think. And I will say how I feel. I'm not scared of these big creators. Because I'm not saying anything that's not true. There is so much proof out there that these people already knew the type of person that Hop was. Josh was. Because that's his name. Joshua Hopkins. He's, yes, Wicked Dolphin. He has been arrested and had multiple assault charges on both men and women. He has always had these violent, aggressive outbursts. It is nothing new. He has been this way for years. Now it makes me wonder if he's ever done anything to his cats that he had. I don't know if he still has them. But at one point he had these cats. Oh, thank you. These bigger creators got to set bigger examples. Right, Slippery Devil? Me too. Nobody's even asking about the cats. It's just wild to me. Thank you, Sabrina, for the heart me. They are these huge creators with these huge platforms and these loud voices. And you chose coins over doing the right thing until you couldn't choose coins anymore without ruining your platforms. That's funny, Hot Mess. I'm not Hot Mess, Happy Mama. I still do that to this day. I just don't understand it. Good morning, Kitchen Friends and Fun. If I had a platform the size of theirs, I would want to do something powerful with it. I understand that it's hard financially for everyone, but you mean to tell me that you've made all this money on this app and you're still so down bad that you were choosing coins over truth, over doing what was right? But again, now that the monkeys are involved and women are being brought back up and you really have no choice but to walk away, now you want to save face and walk away. I'll say one thing. Hop did say something correct when he started calling these people hypocrites, because they are acting like hypocrites. Y'all knew what he was doing. Y'all knew what he was doing. Y'all knew he was aggressive and violent. Y'all knew that he got physical with women. Y'all knew all of these things. So those women that he hurt didn't matter. Have a good day, Regina. They didn't matter until the monkeys became involved. Hey, Pineapples. I feel bad for the women and I feel bad for the monkeys. But y'all didn't give two flying flips about those women when it was first exposed. All you cared about was how many coins Hop could throw your way. But then he would get mad when you wouldn't throw them back and recycle them. So, I mean, how much money was he really putting in your pocket? It just don't make no sense to me. It don't. It kind of makes me sad, if I'm being honest. It makes me sad for those women that he put through hell for all those years. Hey, just me. I'm talking about J-Hop, Pineapples. Well, not even just J-Hop. The hypocritical creators who knew years ago that he was physically abusing women and chose to just ignore it, sweep it under the rug because he was throwing them coins. But now, all of a sudden, that the monkeys are involved too, and it's not just the women, they got to save face, and now they're ready to walk away. I just don't understand why it was okay when they thought it was just women. It was okay that he was doing those things when they thought it was just women. I don't understand that. Somebody can explain that to me, I would be so appreciative. I don't know. They're all walking away, Slippery Devil. I mean, for the most part, from what I've seen, they're all walking away, as they should. But they should have walked away from the beginning. They should have walked away. Oh, I know. And then it turns out to be, again, all about the coins. All about the numbers. It doesn't matter that women have been traumatized. It doesn't matter that a monkey lost its life. It doesn't matter that another monkey almost lost its life. At the end of the day, all these people care about is money. It's all they care about. And it's stupid. And what's crazy is we all know what Baby Sita stands for, right? And again, I love Baby Sita, and we all know what she stands for. You stand for women. But then you have J-Hop at your wedding. Good morning, Krista. It's wild to me. But nobody's saying anything. Nobody wants to say anything. I'll say something. Because I don't care. Crash and burn my account. All money's always saying, I'll take this person's account, take that person's account. Hey, crash and burn my account. But it's facts. You all knew the things that he was doing. You 100% knew. And you can't deny it because there's more than enough proof out there.
I should probably go work.
Whoops, that was loud.
It's just time. She needs her dad too, you know. No, really? You think?
But it's not that easy.
I didn't know that.
They can assume that, but it's not that easy. And people would know that if they had ever been in that type of situation. It's not that easy to just walk away. Walking away takes money. Walking away takes some type of stability, especially when you have children. You've got to have a roof over your head. There's not a DB shelter every which way you turn, and not all DB shelters are safe.
She's actually seeing her daddy tomorrow.
Well, there you go. You bought followers. You know, respectfully, you've clearly not been in a situation like that. It's a lot harder than you would think. A lot harder. Not everybody just has thousands of dollars to walk away and go rent somewhere. Not everybody has family they can turn to. Not everybody has a shelter they can go to. So a woman is supposed to just up and leave her kids and be homeless and lose custody of her children? Because that's what would happen. That is what would happen.
Whenever you want.
Okay, let me ask you this. I make my own money. I have not one but 2 college degrees. I have a damn good job. So I'm just supposed to be able to up and leave.
No, really? You think?
You think it's that easy? I have active bills to pay. I have 2 children to raise and take care of.
You keep her away though?
Just because a woman doesn't leave doesn't mean that she is depending on a man for money. So women who are in DB situations that don't just up and leave right away, don't care about their kids? Is that what you're saying? Please, come say that with your whole chest. Oh, wait. You only have 10 followers, 48 following. Okay. So you're a fake account that can't say anything with your whole chest. Go ahead, Crystal. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't worth a fuck. Hi, Chris. Don't you ever come in here and disrespect DV victims in that way. Ever. It does, Sherry Berry. And again, there are not DB shelters everywhere. We don't have a DB shelter in my town. So if somebody needed somewhere to turn to, they wouldn't have somewhere like that. The ones who got away, Amanda, absolutely are survivors. But not everybody gets away. That's the thing. Not everybody gets away. And it's not that easy for people to walk away. To sit there and tell me that a person is a bad mother just because they can't get away. Oh, I swear I wish somebody would say that to my face. People are wilding this morning. Right, Vicky? Right, Crystal? And what's even crazier is the people can't come and say things like that on their real accounts. Yeah, they're gone. You can't say something like that on your real account. You got to come in on a fake-ass account. It's giving coward. It's giving miserable. It's giving troll. It's giving boring and obsessed. That is something that I will always stand up for. Good morning, New Orleans. Yo, I gotta turn my air on. It's gonna be a warm one today. I'm getting ready to let Lucky out of his cage. I'm a little bit nervous, y'all, because he has not been out of his cage in months. Because it's hard. He flies so fast and he's so tiny. But I've got him locked in my room. I don't have a meeting this morning for a couple of hours. So I'll show you guys the soaps really quick. I haven't trimmed them up or anything. Like one desperately needs trimmed, but I can trim it tonight. You can't really see them. Hang on. That's a shimmer they've got. It's really bad lighting. But the scent, I've got hair dye on my fingernails. It's not dirt. The scent just did not turn out how I wanted them to. But they are pretty. I gotta get some more soap base so that I can, forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, so that I can make some more. I've got to get some more fruity scents too. Because I don't really have a whole lot of fruity scents. I wanted them to be just like a fruity, like a fruit cup type of scent. But I'm wanting to do a bomb pop scent. I've got to get some more red cherry. And I've got lime. And I've got to get some lemon. Good. I'm glad, Vicky. Ugh. Hang on. Oh. Yeah, I've still got one Fruity Pebble body butter left. I've got one Fruity Pebble left. I've got a couple Banana Nut Bread body butters left. I've got one or two red cherry whipped soaps left. I need to make an on-hand stock video. Me too, Erin, me too. What scents? The stuff that I just named off. Listen, there is nothing wrong with you, Vicky. I hear that all the time. Thank you for the rose. I love Ashley McAdams. She's funny. Listen, that banana nut bread is on point, Aaron. It's on point. Hey, Pippi. Good morning. Good God, you're dragging it out. She is a Spitfire. I like Damn Ashley too. Damn Ashley needs prayers for real, y'all. I'm just aggravated with big creators in general right now, though. I'll show y'all what J-Hop looks like. Hold on. I heard about it, but I also heard it was Britney. Somebody was in a live last night and they turned their camera on and it was Britney. It wasn't Spread. Because they showed their face. Hang on, let me show y'all J-Hop. This is the abuser. I don't know, Happy Mama. I'm going to look when I get off live because I want to watch it. Somebody was playing it in their live this morning. Oh, yeah. Real winner. I'll show y'all the monkey that he abused. Hold on. Let me find Phoenix. Now the monkey's thriving now, but one of them didn't make it. Good morning, Rose. Have a good day, Andy.
All of that. I am extremely. Because he had 7. But I have him somewhere with you for what you are, because he's jumping and climbing and maneuvering inside.
Trying to find him. Hold on. Yeah, so Brittany and Spread Love are both pieces of shit, and they do the same type of thing. At one point, I was convinced that Brittany and Spread Love were the same person, but Feisty stands on they're not, and I trust Feisty. Good morning, Muffy. I can't find any pictures of the monkey.
Let's go.
Well,
Is all of that. So just remember, guys.
okay, here's the monkey.
So this, guys, is Phoenix.
Hang on. Good morning, Shelly. There's the monkey. Good morning, Barbie.
Phoenix is very traumatized by men. He does not like men.
I don't like Greg. Handle him. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Good morning, TT.
You want the Cool Whip? All right in your hair. Look at that.
And look at how tiny that baby is.
Look at that.
And I will say, through
I don't know who these people are.
all of the mean hands that I had,
I just know who J-Hop is.
all of the nice hands that I had to put on this monkey, and to this day, he has never been.
Yeah.
Has he wanted to? Absolutely. Has he wanted to?
Luckily, Phoenix is thriving, like I said, but
Guys, they're going to put yourself in a situation where they can bite you. You obviously need to change this.
J-Hop should have been canceled when Faith Gone Fishing first exposed the things that he did. Okay, Barbie. Some people are saying that they did it, but they didn't. So, J-Hop has always had violent tendencies. He is a piece of shit. He was exposed years ago with multiple DV charges against women. He's not a good person. And there are text messages exposing that he did it, claiming that he was on acid and snapped out. At the end of the day, I don't know if he was or wasn't on anything. I just know he has always been a violent person, and he's always been a piece of shit. Oh, Shelly, he's awful. And I got on here ranting because all these big creators are acting like they're walking away from him now. But why didn't they walk away a couple of years ago when Faith Gone Fishing first exposed it? Like, they have known. No, he should not have a platform. He shouldn't have ever been able to have a platform. But they allowed him to continue to have a platform. They stood by him, even knowing that he abused women, because he threw them coins. No, I'm talking about J-Hop being a piece of shit. I don't know that woman or her husband, but I do know the things that have been exposed on J-Hop, and he's a POS, point blank period. Any man that thinks it's okay to put his hands on a woman or an animal is a POS. And I stand on that, and nobody will ever convince me different because I've seen the evidence. I've seen the proof. I've seen the receipts. That's the thing, Oakley. So I'm wondering what's going on with the cats. Nobody's saying, are the cats safe? Where are the cats? How are the cats doing? I don't know. They should have shut him down years ago. That's all I know. Exactly, pineapples. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's sad is what it is. She yelled, damn, they're the ones that actually let you stay there and you pay them. I don't know what you're talking about, Dane Dane. But he did, Oakley. That's the thing. Like, All Money acted like he despised him and wanted nothing to do with him, and then they became best friends. Even though All Money knew the type of person that he was. It's just crazy to me. I'm going to open Lucky's cage door. Let's see what happens. out. Don't open my door, though, because I'm about to let Lucky out. Right, Shelly? It is BS, Oakley. It's sad, is what it is. Lucky! Lucky, you want some milk? Want some milk? Come on. Alright, y'all. I'm going to get off of here for a while. I've got a meeting in 2 hours. I'm going to scroll the TikTok streets, get some work done. I appreciate you guys listening to me rant this morning because it makes me so mad. And I just got a violation anyway. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. I love your faces.